My soul's so nice, but if I be, say if I be.
My career started originally, I'm going to say around late 1982, 83. And there were some famous DJs in New York playing on the radio. One being Chef Pettibone, and Tony Humphries had just started playing on Kiss at that time, and I was listening to them and copying their mixes on tape and studying how to play. And that's what influenced me to start playing music. In 1986, I got my big break in New York City playing at the New York Underground. From there, my popularity grew. I played all around the big clubs in the city. Studio 54 in the later 80s. The Choice, Wild Pitch, The Tunnel, many clubs. Club Zanzibar, New Jersey. 1990 is when I started producing music, which took me to a whole other place. After becoming now a record producer, people abroad started to know my name, and then they invited me to come play in England in 1991, and I went to go play in 1991 in the UK on a tour, and from there ever since I've been just going on and on. Well, what do I believe about house music? I've seen the whole change of house music from when it started in 85 through the 90s through now. There's been a complete change from when I used to play. For a big part of this 90s, we all played very sexy, soulful house music. And when they changed in 2000, by 2003 things started to change. The crowds got younger. A lot of the American house music they weren't understanding because a lot of these kids were coming up off the techno scene. So house music as we knew it changed, became more electronic sounding, more similar to like it was in the 80s with the electro sound. That's what the Europeans started finding their own heroes. The American DJs had their crowds. A lot of DJs disappeared from it because of it. But now we're in 2009 and we're starting to see a resurgence again of house music. I found myself in between developing a sound where I brought a lot of the electronic sound into my music to be current, and also I needed a change. For a long time I had produced soulful house music, so I felt at this time that doing electronic would give me a fresh new start. Plus it also let me see a whole new generation of kids that now who knew who Lenny Fontana was. So luckily enough I was able to adapt with my history and bringing this new sound and fusing to make it one. What you need is a story with Strictly Rhythm Records. When they were based in New York City, Gladys Pizarro, the A&R at the time, I brought her the track as instrumental, and she heard it, she loved it. She says, I got this singer named Dwayne Harden, he would be perfect for it. She introduced me to Dwayne, and we went to the studio and we wrote the I Got What You Need. We all knew when we did it that we had something really strong. We didn't know how big it was going to become. Well, I'll tell you this, it took us a few sessions of him coming in to recut the vocal because Gladys would always call me next day saying, no, I think he could do a little bit better. So by the 9th, 10th time of mixing the record over and over, we finally got it right, and Defected grabbed it. When Defected grabbed it, they were so excited over it. At the same time, Dwayne had another big hit with Armand Van Helden called You Don't Know Me. So, between the excitement of You Don't Know Me, and then 6 months later, here comes What You Need with me on Powerhouse featuring Dwayne Harden, because I am so-called Powerhouse. We had major success. I played all over the world with that record. Everybody loved it. It was one of those records at the best time of house music. the best club in the world I ever played. That gave me the feeling of being like it was in the old days with EB Club Gold in Tokyo, Japan. And I'm going to say it was around 1994. The sound system, the people, it was like playing at the Paradise Garage. All the DJs that played there before me was amazing. You had Larry Levan and Francois K and many DJs went to play. Tony Humphries, Louis Vega, Dave Morales, Frankie Knuckles, and we all say the same thing. Club Gold had such a spiritual vibe. If I could turn back the time, that would be a club I want to play. And I'll tell you another place that I really enjoyed playing was Cavo Paradiso. Cavo Paradiso has a magical feeling about it. Coming on at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning and playing to the sun shining. The people were so up for you coming in to play. It was just magic. If you played the right records and made the right energy, people went crazy over you. And also to see the moon drop down, the sun come up. You never experienced that anywhere else except in Mykonos. And the people are so up for it because it's summertime. It's August. This is what they're waiting for. That perfect mixture of great music, great atmosphere, and the whole thing. How do you feel about playing in Athens, Greece? Athens is interesting. Different than the summer clubs. In the wintertime, it's more conservative. People are very dressed, like they're Dolce & Gabbana, they're looking at each other. I sometimes wonder if they really understand the music at times, because they're more concerned about what everyone looks like, you know, as far as fashion. But, you know, with a couple of drinks, they loosen up, and it's a good crowd. They're very passionate about coming out and dancing. I've always enjoyed playing Greece. I've had a very big reaction. I've been playing, let me see, last 15, 16 years of playing Greece. So I'm very blessed that I've been asked to invited as many times as I have been over the past years to play. There's been a time where I haven't played in Greece. I took a break, just concentrating on playing in Asia and Europe, Australia. But now I'm strong and I'm back, and I got a big record on Ministry of Sound called Wait For You. It's Lenny Fontana and DJ Ridney presents Larissa. Check out the video on YouTube. You can go, it's Wait For You official video. And I got a Crystal Waters record that's just about ready to be signed and called Better Than You on JCA's label in Germany. Got a lot of stuff happening, so I'm back and stronger than ever. My schedule, well, I'll be all over Europe for sure. You just got to check on my MySpace. www.myspace.com/Lenny Fontana or www.lenny/Fontana.com.
Lenny, thank you very much.
You're welcome, thank you. I am Lenny Fontana, and you're checking out www.dreammaster.tv.